So many years I was working on a dining room table, but finally my daughter moved out and I ended up being able to use her room for my office space. So let's have a look at what the room looks like. So you can see this is basically a children's bedroom converted into an office. And what do we have here? Well, let me just introduce some of the equipment that I have. So here is my main monitor, and I'm going to put links in the description for all the things I have here. This is a great monitor, very wide, curved, and very clear. And it works really well with my Macintosh MacBookPro M1, which I use there. And you can also see that right next to that there's a Logitech mouse, my MX3S, which is really good. And then you can also see here a Stream Deck, which I use just for shortcuts and different things. Below that you can see here my Moto M4 audio interface. And then moving across, you can see my dock here. This is a CalDigit Thunderbolt compatible dock, and my speakers here are Bose speakers. I've got one on each side, as you can see here. You might notice I actually have 3 monitors. So I have the MacBook Pro monitor here. I have my main wide monitor here. I also have a vertical monitor on the side here. This is an LG monitor. Having 3 monitors is probably too much for most people, but it's really good for me when I'm coding. I can have my code on the main display here. I can then check and see how it looks on the website here. And I can also, you might think, why do I need a vertical monitor for that? Well, the top half will be for the actual web page, and then at the bottom I can see the inspect window where I can see the code actually running and see any bugs or anything like that. And then I've got my Mac monitor, which I use for just putting up web pages and things like that. I can mix and match all these different displays depending on what I'm doing. Pulling back, you'll see that I've got this little desk mat, which I find really nice. This is Yasagi Pad Master. If you can see that. Again, I'll put links at the bottom. This is a very cheap but very nice desktop mat, which works well on my desk, I think. And then pulling back, I've got this very expensive, probably too expensive, Herman Miller chair. I really like this because of this mesh design. It works really well, and it also keeps very clean and nice as well, which I really like. And then you can see on the floor I've got some carpet so that I don't damage the wooden floor. Hidden behind the monitors are a whole lot of different computers. I'll probably explain those in another video sometime, but because I'm a software developer, I develop for Windows, Linux and Mac, and I need computers for each operating system to test it out. And you might also notice hidden down there is a little speaker, some foot pedals. You might wonder what those are for, and if I swing around, you'll notice on this side of the room there's some guitars, because my hobby is playing guitar, and I've got a few of those. I might introduce those in a video sometime. Just a few more little things. I've got this logical webcam above my monitor here. I actually don't use that so much these days, because I use the webcam built into the MacBook Pro. I've also got a desk light here, which I also don't use that often, but sometimes it's nice in the evening. And then swinging to the right here, you'll see some more devices. So here are my Sony WH-1000 XM3 wireless noise cancelling headphones. behind that are some special headphones for guitar playing. I've got an Audio-Technica mic here, and right in front of that there's a metronome, so you can see I've really got like guitar stuff and office stuff and all mixed up together. Down here are more guitar things, which I might introduce in another video. And finally, my very important iPhone, which I use all the time. Next to that is my favourite plant. You might notice it's not a real plant, but I do like it right next to my desk. So that's how you can convert a children's bedroom into an office space, and hopefully this will be good for working and content creation. Bye.